Hello everyone, my name is David Celeste. I'm going to be presenting using RxJS and Angular. So, first things first, we want to know what is event-based programming. In short, it's a programming paradigm, basically where everything is based around user interaction and sensor outputs. So you've probably seen .onClick and .add event listener. Clicks, loads, these are all events that take place in JavaScript. So basically, in short, events are triggered and then they are handled. That's the very oversimplified way of describing event-based programming. So in normal JavaScript, again, we'll have an example like this. You'll be adding an event listener, click, then you're going to be handling it within with an anonymous function. Probably, it doesn't really have to be anonymous, it could be whatever. Same concept here, you're just setting the event handler property right here. In RxJS, however, instead of that structure, we're going to be doing a .subscribe to that event handler, or to that event right there. And this is going to be what's handling all the logic once you subscribe to it. So before we get into any more of that, though, what is RxJS? Well, the short of it is it's a library that operates primarily on observables, which is basically a lazy push collection of multiple values. So for instance, we have this right here. It's a new observable, and we have these subscriber.next calls right here, and next is being defined over here in the subscribe method. So once you subscribe to it, it's going to take all of these and handle all this. So usage in Angular. So this is an example from my submission for our first Angular sprint. We have the wallet component and the wallet service. Wallet service is going to be calling this get wallet method right here, which returns an observable from this http.get, which is going to be returning an observable asynchronously from this address right here. So basically, what happens with that is it's asynchronous. Once it finally gets the data from here, this observable.subscribe is going to trigger, and you're going to have the payload. So basically, just once you subscribe to it, you're waiting for this to change and get what you're looking for. In this case, our data from that. So we got these other examples, like an interval counts every 1 second and updates this. The scan that counts how many clicks you do right here. You can see the .pipe method. So here's another example directly from Angular with the asynchronous pipe. We're going to be setting this variable time to an observable that is going to keep updating every second with this string that is just basically the date. So basically, time is going to be updated in real time every second. Here's another example, activated route, where basically what's happening here is you're subscribing to the currently activated route, and whenever that changes, it's going to be reflected right here with this function, and you're just going to console log that. So you can subscribe to that whenever it changes. This is going to happen, basically. And that's the beauty of observables, very simply put. You look for changes. So this last example right here, you have reactive forms. Basically, you're just looking right here. This .heroform.get might change over time. So if we're looking at the .value changes, so whenever that changes, we're going to iterate over this and put out some values. So you're just looking at changes by using the .subscribe method. Asynchronously, it's going to find all of those, and you can handle them. Very useful. So in conclusion, RxJS is used very extensively in Angular, relies heavily on observable types, and just generally makes asynchronous event-based programming very easy. I believe that is it. Thank you very much.